So this Saturday, Austin FC will play for the first time in club history against Canadian team Club Football Montreal, or as we used to know them as, Montreal Impact. This will be the second Canadian team Austin FC will play against, because the first Canadian team they played was Vancouver Whitecaps. What to expect against Club Football Montreal? Well, Montreal are the highest scoring team in the Eastern Conference with 28 goals to their name. Two of their highest goal scorers are, one of them, which I'm going to mess up their name, is George Mihailovic, who has 8 goals to his name, but he's injured. He has an ankle injury, so he might miss out this game this Saturday against Austin FC. And the second player, who's the second highest goal scorer for Montreal, is Romeo Kyoto, who has 5 games to his name. The last game Montreal had was before the international break, which was a 4-3 win against FC Cincinnati, who Austin FC know what it's like to play against that team. We beat them in the first game of the season 5-0. And the thing about Montreal is that their record at home is really nice. It's really decent. They have 4 wins and 2 losses at home. But for us, we have 4 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss at home. But we're not playing at home. We're playing at Montreal. So for us on the road, it's a decent to okay road record. We have 3 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. The last road loss we had was against LA Galaxy, which happened 2 weeks ago in that 4-1 loss. In the last 5 games for Montreal, they've scored 12 goals but allowed 8, which was a +4 ratio. But for Austin FC, we scored 6, but we allowed 10 goals. So we had a -4. So the thing about Austin FC that they need to fix is the offense. So I would say for Josh Wolf is, don't put Kolmanich on the left back, put Gallagher this time, and Hector Jimenez over Lima, because that's gonna help us win the match, or at least help balance out the defense for the dynamic duo of Gagliese and Cascante. Because here's another thing. Speaking of defense, Montreal are the second team with the worst defense. They've allowed 26 goals this entire season, well, in their Eastern Conference. So it'll be easy to solve the defense for Montreal, because this time our offense has to step up for this game. If we want to bounce back and have a good month of June, this has to be the game that will seal or give us an idea of what to expect. Because our striker, the 3 strikers, since we started 4-3-3, my mistake, Urruti hasn't scored in 2 months. The last goal he scored was against Vancouver Whitecaps about 2 months ago, which he scored a brace. Fagundes, his last goal was against LA Galaxy. And the right wing was something we were lacking of, since we put the entire game was entire rest of May, or half of May, was mostly Finley. But since we put Owen Wolf should be now a promising spot for that, and now he should help us out. But the last win Austin FC had was against LAFC in a historic win, which was a score of 2-1, which the goals of Gagliese and Fagundes. That win sealed us being first place for a couple of days. But then we had the shitty clusterfuck match against Orlando City. I would say this is going to be a close match. As we know, like I said to you guys, Montreal scored 28 goals but allowed 26. This is going to be a back and forth match. I would say 3-2 win for the Verde and Black. It's going to be close. Before the half, 1-1. Urruti will score he will score a goal after 2 months. Montreal will score their second goal between the 50th to 60th minute, but our MVP, Driussi Dior, will score the 2 comeback wins to seal the win and finally get a win on the road after a month, if it happens. But that's what I have to tell you guys about this preview. Montreal would be an easy win, but we have to focus. Josh Wolf has to find a good way for the defense to balance out and give a chance for his son to perform more against Montreal, which he's doing. Owen Wolf is doing a good job, but Owen Wolf needs to step up, And also, you guys, I know this is off topic, but my thoughts about the MLS to Apple TV, which is going to happen next year, it's a good move. I'm for it. Let's just hope everything goes according to plan for the two major companies, or organizations. So yeah, I'm for it. But anyways, you guys, this is Manila Mexican 17. I hope you guys enjoyed this information about Montreal and what Austin FC are going to expect to do. Like I said, back and forth match. But yeah, this is going to do it for me. The name is Manila Mexican 17. I'll be back here again probably next week with a reaction video about the Austin FC to Montreal Impact, or my mistake, Club Football Montreal game. But for the meantime, stay hydrated, you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.